Olympia Fields, Chantel McCabe, and a couple more pretty incredible women. Hello again.
LT, I wish you were out here with me at Olympia Fields. Two very special guests for the second major of the season, getting us set for the week. Suzy Whaley, the next PGA of America president, and will be the first female president of the organization, and Alison Curdt, director of instruction at Wood Ranch Golf Club in California. She's in the field this week, her fourth appearance in this event. So these two ladies know plenty about the conditions and what the course setup is like this week here at Olympia Fields. So they're going to be talking a little bit about that. But let's first begin with the Women's Summit, and that's tomorrow. And we've got some big names. All of this is to inspire greatness. That's the hashtag that they use, and that really is going to be shown tomorrow. Who are the names that you're most looking forward to hearing from?
Well, our keynote, Condoleezza Rice, of course, and then I'm excited. I'm a ski racer and grew up ski racing. I can't wait to hear Lindsey Vonn speak, so I'm super excited about that.
And Alison, you're a part of it too. Who are you looking forward to?
I echo the sentiments. I think Condoleezza Rice is going to be a fantastic speaker, the Olympians that are going to be there. I'm just excited for everyone who's going to be able to share and inspire in greatness.
It's going to be such a good day tomorrow, and this event has really grown over the past years thanks to the sponsorship with KPMG and really growing the game itself and growing this event. Compared to 10 years ago, how much has it grown?
Well, we're just excited to be a part of a fantastic partnership with the LPGA, the PGA of America, KPMG. We couldn't be at Olympia Fields without that, our broadcast partners in the Golf Channel and NBC. So we're just thrilled. So it's grown because we are highlighting and showcasing the best female athletes in the world in the game of golf on network television. And that's something that will inspire greatness for all the junior golfers that are out there watching, for the young girls who want to do better, who want to be empowered, who want to believe that this is a sport for them. So we're just proud and privileged to be a part of it as PGA professionals. We're excited to be here, and I'm excited to see what the championship holds.
And Alison, tomorrow is going to be the fourth start for you. Since your first year, what have you seen change and grow?
This event has just been amazing the past couple of times that I've been here, and it's become exponentially bigger and bigger every year. The field has gotten stronger. The golf courses have been championship and just really grown to elite levels. It's an extremely fun week for me, so I can't wait for Thursday to tee it up.
All right, you guys are the experts. You need to get to work and get some practice in. So I'm going to let you guys take it over from here. I know that you both are instructors and can give us some insight onto what conditions you're going to face at this championship course. So why don't you get into what shots we're going to be seeing come this week?
Thank you so much. Well, a championship venue creates challenging shots. And really here, a premium on the iron play. But getting off the tee then is so important, so you have a shot coming into the greens. And Alice and I were talking a little bit about rough in a major championship, and we as instructors at home encounter this with our players and our members at our facilities, really wondering, how do I get out of the rough? What club am I supposed to use? Do I just wedge it out to the fairway, or is there a way I can get the ball to go a little farther? And especially for people with a little lower club head speed, empower you to play better golf, even if you don't hit the straightest tee shot, right? So Alison's going to walk us through how to really look at your lie and determine what options you have from how the ball is seated in the rough. So we brought three of your clubs out here. We have what is this, your sand wedge?
We have sand wedge, we have 8-iron, we have hybrid. And so as much as we all hope to be in the fairway all week long, we're going to encounter some rough lies. And when we're getting into the rough, it's really important to look at the height of the grass, how the ball is sitting in the grass, and then how much space is underneath the ball once it's sitting in the grass. And so a couple of strategies that I use when I walk up to my shot is I look at what's my contingency plan. If I can't get the face really on good, clean contact with the golf ball, what's going to be my next best option to get that golf ball into play? So in this first lie here, we have the golf ball that's sitting really, really low down in the grass. And so a lot of people will look at this and they might try to get it as far as they want out of the grass. But what I'm looking for is just to get it back into play. This is one of those shots where there's really a lot of surface area that I can't make contact with, so I'm going to choose a high lofted wedge. So I'm going to go with sand wedge and try to get underneath this.
And sometimes getting it back into play, avoiding the big number, right? Sometimes bogey is a great number on a hole, 1 over par, right? And getting it back into play isn't a bad option, right? So let's see how you do that.
So with this golf ball sitting really low, I'm going to make sure that I take my practice swing and try to emulate getting down underneath the grass. It's really going to take a lot of forearm strength and some club head speed to be able to get this low. Always make sure that you clean the face of your wedge before you hit your shot. You want to make sure that there's no grass interfering with those grooves whatsoever.
And you can see right here, your leading edge is really lower than the ball.
Right,
So you
I'm
know
trying
that
to-
club will come right out of there.
Pushing down into the grass just a little bit to make sure that I can have a steeper angle of attack and really get down around all of this grass.
And then you have the next lie, which isn't quite as deep. But walking right up, you're thinking, oh, what do I need to do? Do I need to get this back in the fairway, or could I actually get it a little farther?
Right, this starts to create a little bit of relief because now I can feel like I'm actually getting the iron on the club, or getting the iron on the golf ball. And so now I can advance this golf ball and probably get it on the green. There's not a lot of grass that's really interfering between that club face and the ball.
So what's this club now?
This is going to be a 7-iron. And so as I'm taking my practice swing, I'm kind of noticing how much of that grass is really underneath the golf ball. So it's sitting up just a little bit, and it's going to have a pretty clean contact coming out of this rough.
And then last but not least, again, in the rough, thinking to myself, okay, I guess I should just wedge it back to the fairway, but instead, you might be on a par 5, really need that distance. And here, how would you determine what to use there?
This is one of those shots that I'm going to consider a gift. So if I miss the fairway and I'm in the rough, I'm very, very happy that it's sitting up. This is going to be one of those lies that can really bust out there, be pretty far, because we're going to call it a hot lie. So I can use really any club that I feel most comfortable with, and in this choice, I'm going to use my hybrid.
Yep.
So again, taking that practice swing and really kind of feeling how much grass I'm going to be able to work with underneath the golf ball. This is sitting up pretty high, so I'm going to be able to make really clean contact on this.
This is why Alison is in the field this week. Alison is one of our master PGA professionals, an incredible instructor. If you take these tips at home, it will really empower you to lower your scores and play a little better golf.
Yeah, I learned a few things here. I'll definitely be putting it to work. Not exactly on this course, but Alison, real quick, what are you most excited for this week?
My family's coming up from St. Louis, Missouri. Some of the first time that they're going to be able to see me play in an LPGA event, so I'm really excited to have them be my spectators
great.
this week.
Awesome. Always good to have the family support. Thank you, both of you, for coming on and showing us a few things. We'll be seeing you the rest of the week. And coming up here from Olympia Fields, we're going to have a live guest on that you won't want to miss. Somebody who's taught some of the best in the world. And oh, by the way, taught both of the winners on the LPGA Tour and the PGA Tour last week, Jordan Spieth and So Young Yu. Don't miss it. Cameron McCormick is coming up on Morning Drive.